Alright guys, thank you for 15,000 subscribers. Today we're playing Phantom Forces in real life. We got the Airsoft N16 here. It's pretty cool. Just default setup. But I have it on full auto, so let's kill some noobs. I don't know, it's pretty cool. No BFG or L86, the two best guns in the game. Thanks for 15,000 subscribers, and maybe we'll get 100,000 within the next 20 years. I don't know.
All right, guys, it's Q&A time. Let's go. First one comes from Legendary Spring Roll. They say, favorite shampoo/conditioner. First of all, why does this have 4 likes? Do you guys actually want to know what shampoo and conditioner I use when I take a shower? Is that... You could have asked any question in the world, and that's the question that you ask. Okay, my favorite shampoo/conditioner, honestly, I just use whatever's like 3-in-1, because it's easy, it's soap, and it works, and I don't care what people say. So, yeah, 3-in-1 shampoo, maybe like Head & Shoulders. Head & Shoulders is good, or like Axe. I like those. But yeah, I'm not really too picky. Just as long as if it cleans me, then that's good enough. Opinions on I Eat Rocks, genuine question. He's a troublemaker. Teep is here says, do you have a girlfriend? He also asks, favorite song, The Great Gig in the Sky by Pink Floyd. It's just awesome. Who inspired you to play PF? No one actually inspired me to play PF. I was just browsing Roblox one day, and I had just started to get into like shooting games, and I was looking at games in Roblox, and I found Phantom Forces, and I was like, oh, this is actually pretty fun. And that's just how I started playing Phantom Forces. If you could meet anyone, who would it be? I would meet Mr. Beast and then hold him at gunpoint to give me $1 million. That's a joke.
Come on, Jimmy, you gotta have something.
Sorry, dude. There's nothing I can do, muscle man.
Jimmy, come on, Jimmy.
Do you have any pets? Yeah, I have 2 cats. What's your favorite video that you have made? It's called Antiquity of Phantom Forces. It was like an entire 30-minute documentary about Phantom Forces and like the history of it. And I wanted this video to get like tens of thousands or maybe hundreds of thousands of views, and it just didn't take off and people didn't like it. So it was sad. And Atomic Lizard asks, do you have any pets? Which I just answered that. Yeah, I have 2 cats. And next is from Alexander3172, which asked like 1 million questions. They say forbidden snack. What does that even mean? Forbidden snack. Yeah, I like to eat paper. No, I'm just kidding. I literally don't know. Favorite music genres? I like rock, progressive rock, and things like that. Favorite bands? Yeah, this kind of ties into what I was saying before. Like, Pink Floyd is my favorite band, and I also really like Radiohead. Nirvana's pretty good. Deftones is pretty good. Those are the kind of things I listen to. Favorite artist? Is that like drawing art, or is that like music art, or like what? In terms of like favorite artists, I guess if you're talking about music, my favorite individual artist would be like The Weeknd or Post Malone, or technically Tame Impala, because I think that they're actually like a one-man band or something like that. Favorite color? I don't exactly have a favorite color, but some of my favorites is red, pink, and purple. I just think they're really nice colors. I don't know. Favorite bullet caliber? I don't know. I'm not really into guns that much in real life. Like, not real guns. So maybe 5.56 or 7.62. Biggest aspiration in life? I just want to be happy. Your greatest desire? What do I desire? I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea. I just want to make it to Friday, bro. Not gonna lie. The thing that you love doing the most, probably making YouTube videos or playing my instrument, something like that, or playing Minecraft. I love Minecraft. Are you LGBTQ+? I like girls. See? Favorite song? Yeah, I think I answered this before, but it's The Great Gig in the Sky by Pink Floyd. It's one of the best albums of all time, The Dark Side of the Moon. I'd definitely recommend checking it out if you haven't. Do you play any instrument? Yeah, I was saying this before. I play clarinet, which I was first chair for 2 years in high school. I did all district 2 years in a row, and I did 4 honors bands, and yeah, I'm pretty good. I actually play in college, or university, or whatever you want to call it. Marching band, and I also do pep band there. So I'm actually pretty good. I'm going to put a little clip, a short clip of me playing the clarinet right now. Favorite console? I'm gonna have to go probably Xbox 360 because that's the most nostalgic console for me. That's just what I grew up playing. Favorite video game? My favorite video game in like a replayability aspect is Minecraft, but the best game that I ever played, like in terms of story, has to be Red Dead Redemption 2. I mean, it was literally just, it was such a good game. Like if you've never played Red Dead 2, I definitely recommend playing it. It's the best story of all time, in my opinion. Favorite video game OST? I'm actually not sure. Probably this song from Undertale. I don't know how to pronounce it. Favorite video game developer? StyLiS Studios, obviously. Next comes from Rylex. I hope I said that right. They say, what is your biggest dream? I don't know. Probably to make it big on YouTube and live a comfortable life, I guess. Favorite gun? L86 LSW. This is the best gun in the entire game. It's the best gun ever, and it's the Fantix gun. Yeah. Favorite country? I guess outside of my home country, the United States, I would have to go with maybe Japan. I like the culture in Japan, which I know that sounds like a basic answer, but for maybe like Sweden or Norway or like any of the Nordic countries. Are you single? What's your age? I'm actually 18, but I'm turning 19 in like less than a week, I think. Actually a week and 1 day. So I turned 19 in 8 days. How much is your setup? Gosh, I don't even know. My computer alone is $900 and I got it on sale. It's supposed to be $1,200. So the computer alone is $1,200. My keyboard and mouse is pretty cheap. I think my keyboard's like $30, but I modified it, so it's probably more like $60. My mouse pad was like $20. My mouse itself is like maybe $50 or $60. I have a 165 hertz monitor that was like $200, and my other monitor is just a 75 hertz 1080p normal monitor for like $90 or $100. So I don't really want to do the math, but if you want to add all that up, then there you go. It's not the greatest setup in the world, but it does the job. Have you ever used hacks or macros in Phantom Forces or other games? I've used macros before for like burst guns, but I've never hacked because hacking is bad. But in other games, like single player games, I've used hacks in like Plants vs Zombies and Undertale, because those are single player games and it doesn't give me a competitive advantage, so it's not morally incorrect. Yay. He also said, by the way, I love your vids. I really appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoyed them. Next is from Shiny Beetle PF. What is your favorite gun in Phantom Forces? The L86 LSW. It's a very good, nice gun. Next is from Evan Pastor. They said, if you had gamer subs, what name and flavor would it be? As to the name, I'm not sure. Probably like Fantix. I don't know. In terms of flavor, I'd probably do like a raspberry watermelon or something like that. I like raspberry and watermelon flavored things. So yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Gamer subs, hit me up. Highest kill gun in game on PF. My highest kill gun is the, you guessed it, L86 LSW. And my highest kill game is 107, I think. Yeah, no, it's kind of lame. I'm not that good at this game. But I've gotten like 3 or 4 100 kill games. And my highest is 107. I think I've gotten one that was like 101. I got one that was like 103. And then one time I got like a 99 kill game and I got mad and I smashed my keyboard. So, and what's your favorite game that's not PF or on Roblox? Yeah, I answered this a little bit earlier, but like Minecraft and Red Dead Redemption 2, those are like my 2 favorites. What's a gun you've gotten the most kills on in one game? That's actually a good question. I think the gun that I got 107 kills with was actually the L85A2. Yeah, the L85A2. That was back when this thing could 4-shot kill all ranges, which I think it actually still can with armor piercing now. But I kind of just prefer the L86 LSW, which this gun was actually my introduction to the L86, because I was like, oh, you know, it's the SA80 guns or the L family guns or whatever they're called, and I found the L86 LSW, which was at the time basically just a beefed up L85A2, and that's where I decided that this was the best gun ever. Coffee or tea? Tea, easy. I'm not really much of a coffee drinker. It just makes me a little too jittery, because I think coffee has twice as much caffeine as tea. And I'm a little caffeine sensitive, so coffee just makes me a little jittery and it makes me poop and have diarrhea. And tea doesn't really do that. Also, I also just like the taste of tea better, which, I mean, coffee you can do like a lot more with. Like you can get chocolate flavors and vanilla flavors and all these crazy creamers and stuff like that. But I just feel like coffee, it's not as healthy and it just doesn't feel as good as tea does. Sounds weird, I know, but, and my favorite drink is actually sweet tea, so yeah. Opinion on the PF lore. I actually think the PF lore is pretty cool. I think it's like the Phantoms is like the United States and the Ghost is like some some Arabic country that I don't remember. And then like, I don't know, there's some sort of lore with like anti and the furrow site or whatever. I don't know. I think the lore is pretty cool, but I think it's just kind of sad that everybody forgets about it. Next comes from Goldfi. They say, when will you oil up for a video? Real question. I want it now. Bro. What? Okay, moving on. Next is from Baja Brown. They say, do you like honey mustard? No, not really. Next is from I Need to Touch Grass 8899. What's your favorite food? My favorite food is cheeseburgers. I just can't get enough of it. Like, I know that sounds super American of me, but like, I love cheeseburgers. I never get burnt out on them. Next is from Hayes. They say, what is your favorite Pokemon? Answer carefully. My favorite Pokemon, I'm not really into Pokemon, but my favorite has to be Vaporeon for reasons. Next is JVDZ Games 1914. They say, do you play Call of Duty? Actually, believe it or not, I don't. I've played Call of Duty Mobile and Call of Duty Warzone, and I both loved those games. But the problem is, why would I buy a Call of Duty game when they make a new one every year? It's like, I'm going to buy a Call of Duty game, grind it out, and then they're just going to make a new one next year. Like, I just don't really see the point. Is I Eat Rocks a smash or pass? Oh my god, bruh. Do you ever smell feet? What are these questions? I swear to God. No, I am not Dan Schneider. Do you find PF fun? I do, actually, but the thing is, you know how most YouTubers say that Phantom Forces is not fun and they don't like playing Phantom Forces. You see, the thing is, I don't really play Phantom Forces that often outside of recording videos, and that's not because I hate the game, it's just because I intentionally don't want to play Phantom Forces outside of recording because I don't want to get burnt out. You see, that's the thing that I think a lot of YouTubers have a problem with. They play Phantom Forces a ton in their free time, and I just don't really want to burn myself out so I can continue to make, you know, videos for you guys. But sometimes I'll hop on and play a game just, you know, by myself for fun, and I really do enjoy the game. I love talking to people in the chat because I get recognized all the time, and it's just it's pretty fun. Draglock says, do you believe in God? I'm actually not going to answer this question because no matter how I answer this or no matter what my beliefs are, I'm going to offend at least one person, so I'm just not going to go into it. Next is Cobalt Eats Bread. It's an interesting name. Favorite band is Pink Floyd. Favorite game outside of Roblox/PF, Minecraft or Red Dead 2. Some of these questions I've answered before, but will you make a video on DZC? I have no idea what that is. Favorite book. I don't know. I don't really have a favorite book exactly. I know when I was a senior in high school, we read this book called Lord of the Flies that I thought was super good. But I also read like a bunch of like different manga series that I like. So yeah, there's that. I don't exactly have a favorite. Best melee, I'm just gonna have to say I don't really use melees much, so I usually go for like the most satisfying ones, which is usually like the karambit. I also use the hunting knife a lot because I have my favorite skin ever on this gun, Dreamscape. I just said gun. I have my most favorite skin ever on this melee, Dreamscape. Yep, there we go. I can speak. I also have the Jade Key from like back in early 2018, back when the Ready Player One event was a thing, which by the way is the best Roblox event of all time that will never be topped. And yeah, the Jade Key, that was kind of like one of my introductions to Phantom Forces. I think I actually played it a little bit before that, but this was back when I was at low rank. I think I was like rank 20 or 30 when this event came out. So I also think it's funny that it's rank 10,000 and I have it. Yeah, it's a very rare melee. I just really like this thing. Where did the name Fantix come from? Oh, I get this question every time and I love answering it. So it's actually a really funny story. I had made up in my mind, well, I actually had a YouTube channel before this, but that's beside the point. And I decided that I wanted to make a new YouTube channel. And from there, I went to the create channel screen or whatever, and I was sitting there and I was like, I do not know what to name this thing. So I was just looking around my room trying to find random objects to, you know, play words on. And I found a can of Fanta in front of my TV. And I was like, okay, Fanta, what can I do with that? And then I looked at Roblox, and this was back when Tix was still a thing. And I was like, Tix, Fantix. And I was like, that's it, Fantix, let's go. That's my new name. And I thought it sounded really cool. I was like, Fantix, that sounds like a cool name. And I just kept it. I've just had it since. And it's funny because there are literally people in real life that call me Fantix. That's like how many people know my channel name. It's actually so weird. Next is favorite pigeon species. Is there actually different pigeon species? There is. Oh, I'm going to have to go morning dove here. Easy. Easy morning dove. That's the nostalgia bird. I think that's all the questions for today, which that actually took longer than I thought. So yeah, please be sure to subscribe right now so we can get the 20k super fast. And who knows, maybe I'll release merch at 100k. So be sure to subscribe as fast as possible. And see you at 20k. I don't know.